This one's called The Sayings of Samad. I'm going to read a little bit from it, and then I'm going to read some poetry from one of my other books, Emotional 3. But I'm not going to read the entire book. I'm going to read from in the middle. Okay? It says, I am part of the creation. I am obligated to bring about change in myself, society, and my environment, to cause all to conform to the will of God. Man is part of the creation. Creation is malleable and can receive and conform to the will of God. This makes me responsible for the condition of my family, my race, and the planet. Okay? In this book, there are 25 philosophical points. I'm going to read the first one, and maybe I'll let y'all, out of the 25, when I finish with the first one, I'll let y'all pick the second one.
Kobe!
You're gonna give me a number between 2 and 25.
Kobe!
And this will be new to y'all.
New stuff.
The first point I make will be there can be no peace without understanding the penalties of transgression. Transgression is a thing that we all do every day, and sometimes there are rewards, but most of the time our transgressions are out of ignorance or anger or something silly, or maybe we just don't know. But usually they're not, the penalties aren't severe. As melanated folks, our transgressions sometimes cause us problems, legal problems, marital problems, problems in the family, and we have to be adult enough to get by those penalties. Okay, I have commentary to that. I'm going to read the commentary. This would seem to be very straightforward, but when we factor in free will choices, the whole idea takes on a new form. It's never when we try to make someone understand something. We have to accept that we have no power to make anyone do anything. Understanding is the top of that list of impossibilities. When you say duck, and that person looks around to try and see what's going on and pays for not ducking, it's the same for penalties for any transgression. We make so many choices without even educating ourselves to what can and will happen. We say that we want peace and don't even know what we want. Peace or peace is the binding question. I will say this, when the mind is made up of truth or lies, makes a little difference. We think we understand the penalties. Years later, we will regret our actions if we survive to see it years later. The cost of ignorance is high with compound interest. 15. This philosophical point is good intentions are from good people and reflect the good in people. Okay, that seems like a very simple statement, but let me read. There's a thing that they say in our society that, I think the Catholics came out with it. They say good intentions, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. That's a lie. Because good intentions is, okay, let's deal with logic. Good intentions come from your heart. Your heart and your mind combined, which with the two combined makes you put you in balance with the creation. Right? If God is reading our hearts and He knows that that intention was good, then the road to hell can't be paved with good intentions. The road to heaven is paved with good intentions. That's just my way of thinking. I look at things from a more balanced and positive viewpoint. Good intentions don't always reflect good things, though. Because I might have good intentions to do a thing, let's say, I see a dope bag, he's homeless. I don't know he's a dope bag, but I give him $20. I keep going, right? My heart, good intentions. He gonna get some dope and kill it. bad thing, right? But my intentions was good, right? So there's no foul or blame on me for that, none. And that's just the way I think intentions roll in the eyes of God, because I don't care what the eyes of man say or do. I've gotten older now, and my wisdom tells me to worry about what God thinks, what God says. Worry about my intentions. Always do what's right and what's good. I think if all of us, mankind, all of us, especially our melanated people, right? If we all take care of our own lives, come from a good place, do what's right, do good intentions, that all of us good people will come together like puzzle parts, make the grand picture, and our melanated family will start to heal. Because man, we in pain. As a race, we in pain, and we're in a heap of trouble. Things is about to get off the chain, I think, and we have to come together. Okay, that's from this book. Sing with Sunan, it's on Amazon. This one is called Identity. Oh, all my poems were written over 30 years ago. This is old stuff that I put together when my situation was a lot more ignorant. Identity. I'm chained to my realities. A mental enslavement of a race, the physical indifference to the ghetto truth, caused by a spiritual need for salvation. I'm chained to my realities. Drawn from freedom's struggle, when compassion drives the truth, redemption seems only a smile away. I'm chained to my realities. A big face 20 for the life of a brother. Heroin enslaves the system. This lying preacher forcing me into the void. I'm chained to my realities. Social change fostered by distractions from what is real, empty moral judgments resting in the corner of confusion, a mindset growing in misdirection. I'm chained to my realities. Like a slave in the bottom of the good ship Jesus, bound for a dream of a pie in the sky. Rewards linked to my race only when we die. I'm chained to my realities. No sunshine for me and mine, only darkness replaces the day. Why make this damn lie my home? It's not like we can't see from our grandparents to our grandchildren. None of us seems to know how to be free. I'm chained to my reality. Inmated to a tale born in a wicked mind. Inmated to a people who hate each breath I take. Fantasizing and dreaming about the distractions, the shining trinkets left to sparkle in the sun's light. I'm chained to my distractions. Frozen in my tracks like a deer caught in headlights. Doomed by my cowardly acts of self-hate. Praise the Lord, God will watch over us. I don't have to act. The next generation is caught up in my cowardice. I should be chained to my realities, so I can drown in my own blood, throat cut from ear to ear. Now it's your turn to ask yourself, what is my reality? Insight. Oh man, fulfill your cravings for mindless madness. Then pay the eternal bill for the lustful cup you did fill. Oh man, spin your tales of power and might, of how you can read darkness and light, of how you judge some wrong and some right. Oh man, ignorant of your end. What of the flocks you were to tend? What of the greed and murder? Oh man, forgetful of the world that said to love, mindless of reality, casting idol-worshipping eyes up above. Oh man, lost is he who has forgotten to love. Blessed is he who is blind with eyes open. Can I tell you a story about a man in pain? So much pain that his speech was jumbled and everything he said came out as insane. Other than his mother's love, all he knew was hurt and pain. From his first memories to his life of today, when he went out into the sun, it started to rain. 3 times, some force tried to take his life. By the time he turned 6, he understood. He had to learn to fight using a rock, a gun, and a knife. At 13, he went into a boys' club to learn boxing, seeking to increase his talent and to hone his skills, so his chances of winning with his fist wouldn't be so slim. At number 3 Boys Club on 30K Northwest, Truckhead Cooper took his time to teach him how to slip and move, to hit and to hit hard and to stay away. That the skill in fighting is not just in the hands. That thinking before you act and beginning and being humble is a test. He learned that when you have to go as hard as you can, but that being able to crush a man don't make you a man. As he grew older, he was always in pain, so he fixed his speech and learned to chill. He learned that he may always have to fight for his life, the same way he learned to love the rain. This story goes on for a long, long time, in and out of things best left behind and unsaid. He learned to stand tall while walking in his lane, seeking outward peace he could find. As a man, he stopped letting pain dominate his day. He stopped letting the insane stand in his way. For him to learn balance, and he had to be equal parts of his truth. A good man and a bad man both, something he never had in his youth. Never forget and let God do the forgiving. Remember his humanity and to keep his eyes on the living. Do unto others before they can do it unto you, is his code. Knowing that cowards will grow to be a heavy load. By Ralph Wilkins, the third person. Thank you.